So today I'm going to be customizing this pair of jeans. I'm going to start off by doing a general design of what I'd like the jeans to look like. On the left backhand pocket I'm going to go for 2 staggered pockets, and on the second pocket down I'm going to draw my little underrated thing on it. As you can see here, I'm just drawing a bigger version of what I want the pocket to look like. And the right hand pocket I might turn upside down. Here's just the drawing. It's not very accurate or detailed, but it's just a general idea. I'm going to start off now by removing the back pocket with a thread picker. It's pretty easy to do, it just takes time, but as you can see, once you get going the pocket comes off really quickly, and it's really simple to do. All you got to do is just pick each thread. Here's the pocket once it's been removed. As you can see, there's a lot of loose threads on both the pocket and the actual jeans. As you can see now, I'm just removing all the loose threads from the jeans. I'm just using a tweezer and just picking them all out one by one. As you can see now, it's all clean and looking a lot nicer than before. I'm just repeating the same process now to the pocket, picking off all the loose threads from when I removed them and picking out this line that they had across the back pockets. Not too sure why they had them in, but here you can see both pockets removed and cleaned up. They look quite good now, I think. Now I'm looking for another pair of jeans that has the same kind of colour and size to my original pair, so it makes it look like the pocket hasn't been taken from another pair. It makes it look like it should have been there from the start and it hasn't been added on. Here's what they look like. It looks very drastically different in the camera, but in real life it looks very similar. As you can see, I've got my patch of denim and my 2 paint brushes that I'm going to use to paint on my logo. I've got 2 different types of paint I'm going to have to use to do the base colour. It's fabric paint medium and just white acrylic paint. You have to mix it with the fabric paint medium for it to become fabric paint and not come off in the wash. Now I'm just adding my acrylic paint as well. I wasn't too sure what the ratio was, so I kind of did 2 even blobs either side of each other and then mixed them together. Now I'm adding it to my jeans. All I'm trying to do now is just create a white square block as a background for when I draw my logo on or write my logo on. So I thought it'd stand out more if it had more of a prominent, just plain background. This is after one coat. I did another coat after this because you can't really see it in the video, but in real life the paint was a little bit patchy. All I've done here is got some parchment paper and an iron, and I'm just heat setting the paint on, because when I did my research about how to paint the jeans, a lot of places said to heat set it once you had done painting it. As you can see here, I'm just getting some blue paint and some red paint, mixing it together to try and make a purpley. I thought purple would look quite nice on this. I thought it'd stand out quite well on the white background, and I quite like purple. I'd probably say purple is one of my favourite colours, so win-win. Here I am just adding the textile medium to the already mixed purple and just mixing that into it. Now I've got my smaller paintbrush. I'm just going along. Every time I do a line, I'm just getting a little bit more paint, just doing it slow and steady, drawing on my underrated logo. I thought the purple looks quite nice on the white background. I tried to go for a graffiti kind of font in a way. Thought something a little bit different. I didn't want to just go for normal blocky font, if you know what I mean. Here are the jeans once I did do the painting of my logo onto them. I'm just cutting off any excess for when I pin the jeans onto the pocket. I'm just cutting out the little section that the jeans are going to get pinned into. Try to do it as ragged as possible, as you can see, just to add a little bit more character to the jeans in a way. Here I am just pinning the little underrated painted thing that we just did to the jeans. As you can see, here's a close-up. So I've headed over to the sewing machine. All I'm doing is going around the edge of the pocket, ensuring that the patch is fully secured. I also used a navy thread so you wouldn't be able to see it once I've completed it. I'm now pinning on that other pocket that I took off the other pair of jeans onto this pair of jeans, and then sewing it on, ensuring that I've got as tight to the side of the pocket as physically possible. It's essential that you do get as close as you physically can to the edge of the pocket, because you don't want it to have little like flappy bits where you've gone all uneven or where you just haven't stitched it straight. It just looks a lot nicer as well if you take your time and just stitch it properly, as I've done here. All I'm doing here is just pinning on the other pocket that we just painted on over the top of the pocket we just stitched on. Here's a close-up of it pinned on. I'm just going back over to the sewing machine, going all the way around the pocket like I did with the last one. This one was a bit tougher, where the other pocket was pretty much on top of it, so it was going through like 2 layers of denim, 3 layers of denim, but it did manage. It was a little bit trickier, but I managed to get them all flush. This is what they look like as I was finished. I quite like the way it looked. I'm just doing the right hand side pocket now. Instead of turning it upside down, I decided to put it inside out. I thought it looked a lot better and added something a bit different and a bit more than what turning it upside down did. Here I am just sewing it on. I had to sew each side twice, because otherwise I would have had like little flappy bits, because obviously where it is inside out, them darker bits of denim are like just a folded over patch, so I had to sew up both sides twice to make sure they were fully on. Here I am just going over the back, taking off any loose threads that the sewing machine left behind, and heat setting the underrated logo to the pocket of the jeans with my iron and my parchment paper once again. Here's what the jeans look like before the customization, and here's what they look like after. I'm really pleased with how they come out. I really like the way they look. But I hope you enjoyed this video. There's going to be loads more of these custom videos coming soon. There's going to be vintage unboxing videos. There's going to be a video of me going to a pre-loved vintage kilo sale in Hackney. That video might already be out, but I'm going on the 5th December, so it'll probably be out after this one actually. There's going to be loads more Depop related videos and just loads more videos in general every Thursday and Saturday at 5 PM. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and comment down below videos you'd like to see in the future.